Hello and welcome to a new episode of Factorio. I'm not sure which episode it is. There's some stuff that I want to talk about. There was some stuff that I wanted to show you. But first I need to get a ton of belts. Let's put it that way. Some rails. Should be probably here. Should be enough. I was thinking about the concept of using cars to move items around. And I think that would be a great idea. You can stop the tracks and that would work fine. It's stable and that kind of stuff. Stack inserters can take items from it and more. So in the future I will probably try to make one, but I'm not sure about the mechanics, so that will be a lot of figuring out. So I won't do that on camera because that will probably not be much enjoyable to watch. And when I'm done, I will of course let you see it. Almost. We need a lot of these, for sure. And then a lot of these. 400. Oh yeah, that's fine. You know, fine. 400 furnaces. That can only mean one thing, and yes, indeed, that means one thing. This behemoth that dropping my frame rates too low. How is my frame rate if I do that? Dropping it to 20 frames per second, even lower. Around 70 frames per second. And it's noticeable for me. Let's turn that off because you probably are annoyed by my debug menu. It's much nicer than normally, and I can see quite some things, like I can see trains coming and that kind of stuff, and that train want to go that way, and you can see its stop range and where it's gonna go, and such things. So nice. And you can see this like behemoth, oh, it's all going, and if you just do like this, it's so beautiful, you know. Look at it. Look at it. It's big. It's massive. There's a lot of ores coming in. I've been working on this for quite a while. You might have noticed that there's some train stations disabled. That's not done by me. That's done by the machine itself. You can also see the lamps right here. The station. So basically, it takes the total amount of ores in the stations, does that minus its own ores, and divides it by the amount of stations. So that basically means, let's say we want to know for station 1. That basically means it compares station 1's amount of ores, compares to 2, 3, the average of 2, 3, and 4. And if if this one is fuller than the other ones, then rather send it to the next one. So at the moment, this station, and of course this one, is the fullest. Now this one isn't, and this one now is. It has a little bit of buffer to, because if they're all at the equal amount, that's a problem. So I shifted that. So they rather go green than go red. Around 100 items, and this one is winking around that point. But it always picks the first one, so the next train will come here, fill that up, and that kind of stuff. And it's nice. Also, that accounts per time for the other way around. Here it's trying to get the train into the emptiest station. No, in the fullest station. Here it needs to get the train in the fullest station. So now that one will be red because it has less items than the others. And the one below for the ores tries to get trains in the emptiest station. So and it works fine. You can see it. It's now red, and when it's completely full, it will turn green, and the next train can go into the station. You see the next train probably go there, if I'm right. There it goes. It has a waiting queue line for quite a long distance. You can see right here. So every station has one waiting queue behind it. So there can be 2 trains in every station. That will probably never happen. Probably, I think at best 3 or 4 will be in that block of 8. Then we have 2 more lanes here, and then we have the big waiting lane. If that big lane is needed for something, yeah, you probably need to up that furnace array anyway. So, or the things, but that doesn't matter. But it's now really big and it's really nice. But I want to make another one, of course. Let's clear this one out and do it in stages. My pardon. Why I get the hiccups every time, I do not know. So what we would do is we make a few chests here, or rather have one chest where I stuff a lot of belts and that kind of stuff. So I need that for later. The belts, these and these, that. Let's get a few belts, few that, and put that in here. And we need to get this one empty, and the easiest way to do that is disconnect the red wire right here. So now only this one will be disconnected, but I want to connect the other ones too. So we'll completely run through and disconnect that one, meaning that this will not be refilled. So to get the other ones to a lower degree, what I would do, I did this the same thing with the other one, so don't worry. We would set this items to lower one and says this is one temporary to a really high number. So all the requested chests will be filled. Let's wait on that to happen. I don't know why it's doing that one and not this one, because there's two less in here, I guess so. So a lot of items are taken out. You can see here that there's no more new items, so meanwhile I can just start demolishing that slowly. Yeah, I get the iron plates for that. I can put it in here. No worries, you know. And then I can demolish the iron one, because there's not the iron one is going to be right next to here and going to be attached to that one, and I'm gonna try, because it would fit, right? So this one attaches there, it should fit. So let's test that out. Do like that. Test that out. Ah, that would fit fine. So let's grab this part and try to line that up, because that's always the hardest one. And then a little bit more. Let's do this. Try this one already. It needs to be lined up with that, like that. So meanwhile, let's remove some more furnaces. So this took me quite some while to do, to lay down. Of course, it was a lot of already being laid down, but a lot of needed to be done. Again, these lines need to move eventually. I don't think this one is going anywhere, so we can remove that one. But the oil one is definitely going to the oil field, and that just needs to be trained in, just put into trains and then moved away. That doesn't happen at the moment, but I need to do that. I'll be getting a ton of speed modules now. I'm not gonna like the iron supply, but don't worry about that too much at the moment, because the iron is now really low. Although we made, of course, put a lot of iron in the chest, because I asked 10,000 every chest. So just gonna run this at full potential and see how far it can go. Meanwhile, we can just start on building this one. Probably take a long time. I know, you have any idea how long it took me to build it? I could stand in the middle, but that doesn't really matter, because that's it is a range. The battery's going down. That's something that I have not taken into consideration, that my battery, of course, will run down pretty quickly if I do this. Let's do these two. So the new station is coming online slowly but surely. Oh, I didn't take in consideration the... You can now, if you have a blueprint like you can click that, and then it will copy the station names, which is nice. Now I need to call out. Oh, I'm sorry for a person that war here. Before I cannot do your names. Copper we changed to iron, so I'm gonna say, well, it's going to be iron plates. enter, and I'm gonna copy that over to all the other ones because they all need to be the same. And then my battery is dying, and I just need to, oh yeah, that's also done. So that's gonna take some while. Probably just need a time lapse of me putting it all down, and that'll be fine. This is my tank, if you want to know. It's just sitting there, and apparently it's not even using nuclear fuel, but using normal fuel. Yes, we do have this iron ore patch still there. I'm trying to remove it. It's just gonna take some time to do so. Meanwhile, I wanna lay this one down from above, and then we will build around this, and we will see how that works. This track needs to go away eventually, but it's still just mining away, so I'll probably just remove it and just hook it up like this one, just really badly. Then this can all go away. That's something I can do. And then, well, except for the rails, because I'm currently using the rails as home station, because I have trains left that I don't need anymore. Yeah, anyway, I hope you enjoy the next time lapse.
Oh, you make me wanna talk back to you. Say it like that. If I hate you, then find someone new. Baby, but you know I never will. No, so I choke you down just like a pill. Say sorry. Oh, maybe I'll leave, baby, but you know I never will. No, so I choke you down just like a pill.
Well, that's coming along, only a little bit more to do. I have quite some robots in my inventory that I need to get rid of. Oh, come on, yes. So that's something to do. All trains have stopped because I decided to switch them over. So the new system will be online shortly, and the old system will be offline. I'm just gonna put those back in here and hope for the best. There's a lot of logistic robots, I know that. So I need some more rails because I have too few rails. It's weird that I say something like that. Let's grab that. And again, I'm just gonna sort that out. Some of these, and the problem is that it doesn't have enough iron, and there isn't going to be more iron for the time being. I tried to change it around, so come on. At least I know that this is not working, so I can just try to walk here. There we go. So these trains need to go somewhere else, but let's first try to fix this, because if this is fixed, that's doesn't matter as long as I finish this loop. Then trains should be able to go to the new iron post. There is no path. because that's not completely done. Let's do that then. This is the run from below. We need this one. Yes. And then put it down. And then that train should... No, still not. Are these trains able to come here? Yeah, let's say go to the furnace setup. Well, that's possible. So it can come here, but it just cannot come here or something. Furnace load, iron. So this is all iron. Oh, they're offline. It's probably because you are looking for that. You should be looking for that. And there is no logic system, so I probably should lay down the logic system. Let's get 50, maybe that will be enough. Can this port open? Good. So I hope you like the time lapse if I haven't said that before. Now I need to change these a few ores things around in the setup, because it's set up in a weird way that you need to do it with the hand set up the items you have. Because it was too complicated to not do that. So because the signals would get mixed and I would need a lot of more of these things, so I'd rather just have 3 of them right here. So you and you, and that means that this one should be green. Oh, let's also get you. So the signal is not getting through. There's nothing getting through. So when they're empty, they do not do anything, I guess. I don't know. Let's copy that over to the other ones. So they should now all have iron plates. Let's put those back. If you just try to jumpstart it with giving something in there, doesn't do anything. It's looking for iron plates. I do have a few iron plates, so let's put that in. So basically it always needs a few iron plates to start up, I guess. Yeah, apparently it does. Well, that's something that I need to take care of then. So if right, then train should be coming here. I'm just gonna mark that one as that one as non-existent. No path, I know. Don't worry about that. We're just getting that one away. It's quite some ores here, so I can take them away with me. Just put a little bit more in here. I guess there's not big problem that there is no plates there. I guess some strange thing. Oh, I need to walk here. Oh, I already wasted it. I'm trying to lay down the right side, so at least the right side would work. But I don't think that's really going to happen that soon. Because with this ore patch, that's doing horrible things. So if you just put that in here, we have more trash here. Put that in here, there. Let's get some more. And I don't know. Alright. Is there any one of these that just work? Probably not. I just need to get the iron plates up and going, because if I don't, I won't get any more belts. That's how simple that is. What I could do, what for sure would work, is just run a row here and hope that does something. Because if right, the above one should all work. So it's just gonna play for a robot and just chuck in some iron ore, I guess. So that would give me a chest of iron ore. Not sure if that would be enough. Probably not. But we can try. Look, there is iron ore coming. Probably should just make a chest so I can have more. You. Let's lay down some belts. It's not a problem. You have those enough. We just chuck everything in here. And the rest in here. And then just walk here to get some more iron ore. My inventory is completely full. I said completely. You complete. Thank you. Alright. Hopefully that would get enough iron ores in the system to make gears, because we need gears to make belts, and we need the belts to make to start up this factory. So I'm just doing something manual, which I rather not do. I'd rather not do stuff manual, but it needs to be happen. And this one will be completely empty, so that will be nice. So the miners can just continue mining. Alright, next row. I hope there aren't too many iron trains. Probably they will all be there. Now that I say it. So we need the one that goes to base. All we could do is just jack off everything here. Bring it to base myself. That's quite some plates. Just bring it to the base and then... Oh, I could have stole some plates from the thing factory. Let's put some in the junk bot so the robots can take over and do something with it, because they will probably like that. Oh no, I just got stacked up. I was stupid. Because now I have an inventory full of stuff that I don't want, because I already have that in a chest below. Go away please, robots, go away. I'll just make a chest, put everything in the chest, then mark the chest for removal, and they will sort that out, hopefully. Furnace load, come on, all to go to furnace. So those are iron ore trains that need to be filled. It's gonna take a while before the... Oh, maybe not, maybe well, maybe it will. Alright, it has a mistake because these 4 don't need to be there. Let's see how that needs to be. Go there, select it. Alright, place it. That's better. We'll fix that later. Cannot make blue bells by myself, so that's a problem. For now, thank you guys for watching, and I hope to see you next time. I will just continue working on this, and I will get it fixed the way it is. I hope you liked this episode. Leave your thoughts down in the comments below. For now, have a nice day, and goodbye.